I found a long gold hair on my husband's scarf. I knew then he might be cheating. I followed him in secret. After work, he didn't go home. He happily bought a bouquet of flowers. He looked like he was going to a date. I hurried after him, but he only went to see his sick mother. Seeing his confused face, I made an excuse. I said I was just passing by. He told me his mother was ill these days. He said he visits her every day after work. I felt ashamed instantly. How could I suspect such a perfect husband? But when I chatted with the maid, she said he hadn't visited for a long time and only called sometimes. Her words chilled me. If he lied, he must be hiding something. I didn't confront him. I pretended nothing happened and went home with him. That night, he dressed up sharp. He said he was going to the mayor's gala. I told him I would go with him. He didn't expect I was also invited. He had forgotten I, as a doctor, know some socialites. Surprise and reluctance flashed on his face. I guessed the gala might hide his secret. So at the party, I watched every woman with gold hair. I even eyed the mayor's older wife. Soon I noticed the wine at the party matched the wine he brought home days ago. Could it be the mayor's wife? After all, my husband had business with the mayor. He would do anything to get what he wanted. I hired a private detective. The detective found he often met a woman in the suburbs. She said there were secrets in my husband's trunk. I decided to uncover the truth myself. A few days later, it was my husband's birthday. He threw a big party with dozens of friends. While he distracted his guests, I opened his trunk. I found a phone I had never seen. The phone was full of intimate photos of him and his lover. It wasn't the mayor's wife. It was the mayor's daughter. They had been taking these photos for 2 years. Shock hit me harder. Worse, some close friends were in the photos too. They had known about his affair. They helped him hide it and warned him. I felt pain so sharp I could not breathe. I wanted revenge. I hid my shock and grabbed a pair of scissors. But just as I pulled out the scissors, our son walked over. I snapped back to reality and hid the scissors. If I killed my husband, what would my son do? I calmed down. Then I saw the girl from the photos at the party. She and my husband had been holding hands in secret. Luckily, I was calm enough now. I pretended I saw nothing. I acted loving in front of everyone. Even kissed him in front of guests. Girl was furious. I sat opposite her on purpose and said hello. My husband froze when he saw me. I said nothing more and left the party early. The next day, I went to work as usual. The girl came to the hospital for a check. I feigned warmth and said I would examine her personally. She panicked but didn't expect the result. She was pregnant. She stood there stunned. The child was likely my husband's. I stayed strong and said the result aloud. She taunted me. She said the father was a married man. She claimed he promised to divorce soon. Then she walked away. I never expected my husband to do this. At home I planned to confront him, but seeing him with our son softened me. I decided to give him one more chance. If he confessed and ended the affair, I would pretend it never happened. But he denied everything loudly and called me crazy. At that moment, he got a call from the girl. She told him about the pregnancy. He left the house in a hurry. I followed him. I saw them kissing. I gave up hope. I decided to strike back and ruin him. But the lawyer said I had no proof of his affair now. Even in divorce, I couldn't get all the assets. I must wait and gather proof. I went home and searched a safe. I found all the money had been moved to the girl's name. Even the house was mortgaged. I had lost everything and was in heavy debt. So don't blame me if I turned cold. The next morning I invited my husband to go out with me. I told him I had a surprise. I drove him straight to the mayor's house. He was terrified. He guessed I had discovered something. I ignored him and got out of the car. He chased after me in a panic trying to stop me. But it was too late. The door was already open.